Tezzeret time. Creature settles. Maybe? Oof, I do not like that lightning strike. I do not like that lightning strike. Okay. Other goblins of haste. Begin your combat. Make a 1/1. Okay. Okay. Probably not. It costs 4. Combat, choose a vehicle. I don't think there's enough vehicles. It doesn't seem right. I don't think I need that, but I could have swore I've played this before. I feel like I'm so certain I've played a Beaumont Courier. I guess not. Wait a minute. Hold on. This is the wrong. This is the wrong format. I'm an idiot. Alright, there we go. Everything's right. Wait, Beaumont Courier? That might not be legal. Alright, there we go. Three or less? guess. Maybe I only want the haste ones. Yeah. Honestly, running any 2-minute card feels weird because Hazoret's always turn 2. So it has to be like a disgustingly good 2-drop. I'm not getting Delirium. Well, Inti's probably... Inti falls in that category. Okay. There's actually a fair amount of good 2-drops. Probably don't want to play anything that costs more than 3. It's a nice mana dump. Maybe you can make an argument for that one. And then... Burn spells. Tectonic Hazard. What does this kill? It makes sense. I don't think anything. It would just be to start your engines. Man, that's probably okay. Man, there's a lot of lightning strikes. I mean, I like this one, but I don't know the fancy one. No, I want this one. Can't stop me. Gift a treasure. Tutor creature 3 to face. Okay. I guess this is fine. It's not like I can kill Hazoret with it. Same with Slagstorm. What is the other spell? Target. I think it's target creature deals damage or something. Yeah, rabbit and all. Which is kind of nuts. This effect in red is very strange. I suppose this is at least 4 damage every time. 4 mana deal 4 to face. That doesn't... excuse me, 5 damage. 4 mana deal 5 to face. Do I like that? Resetting Hazoret's not a big deal. It does have haste. I think this makes sense. Maybe not. Okay. What about Chainsaw? Only creature. Whenever something dies, this gets bigger. It's not too difficult to equip. But I don't know if Hazoret needs to be equipped with anything. Or is this forge is... I mean, Urbrask forge is nice. Jitte? It's probably possible to have that do something. It probably can actually do something. That's actually funny. I think this could work. Begin your upkeep, attach it. Doesn't matter. It's really just the bottom part. Comes with the equipment, then gives Hazoret double strike, and haste doesn't really matter though. Maybe double strike doesn't matter by the time I sank that much mana into this. Are these the same card? Target creature opponent controls can't block. Oh, they are. Do we want that effect? Making something not be able to block, does that matter? Most of my stuff already, like... I suppose that you can't really go wrong with these. I don't hate them. What's that, like, extremely disgusting aura? Flying, haste, fire breathing. Try that. We're playing Hazoret Godseeker. Case of Crimson Pulse. Is that the kind of deck? I mean, if we're playing a card like this, we don't expect to kill our opponent extremely quickly, so maybe I think I'm willing to play that over the giant Shivan dragon there. Well, probably not giant, but wow, that's... Well, it's standard. Yeah, it's standard. That's fair. As long as you control it, it gets +2/+2. Otherwise, it can't block. So like a... I almost actually really like this. Menace and Trample is another solid one. Sure, there's something I can do to make room for that. But maybe I just don't need to. Okay, I think the next thing I would add are more burn spells that target creatures. Look at that. 2 uncommon, 3 rare. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, we'll see what doesn't work as we play. This could be maybe a deck that just doesn't want any 3s or 4s. Alright, for now that's fine. Okay, we're here with Aetherdrift, Godseeker. 2 mana, 5/3 indestructible haste. Start your engines, and then you can pay 1 to tap it. Target creature, power 2, can't be blocked this turn. And this can't swing unless you have max speed. Now, Aetherdrift's one of my favorite characters. I just think the character's really cool in lore and stuff. I feel a little disenfranchised that Aetherdrift has start your engines as text on it. It's kind of cringe to me. It makes me feel like this whole set is like Fortnite. It's kind of disappointing that the next Aetherdrift card we got is this. But I'm going to play it anyways. I don't normally play red, but again, I like Aetherdrift, so I'm willing to try this. So it actually has a fair amount of new cards from the new set in it. I'm not going to go over every single one of them and whatnot, but the main idea is to get the engine going and then get it online extremely quickly. I think there's a way to do that very quickly in like modern and stuff, but standard doesn't seem like it's happening before turn like 5 or whatever, which I think is okay. Now, you don't start your engines on turn 1, right? So I can't play a hasting, like I can't bolt wave turn 1 and put the engine to 2. If there was I believe the only one, like start your engines in red. Hold on, let's actually take a look. I swear I know how to spell, I promise you. Yeah, that's just this card, but it doesn't have haste. So there's really no way to do that. Now, you can still play a bunch of hasting 1-drops, but they're just not going to trigger it, right? That's just not going to happen. But that's okay. I think that's fine. And other than that, it's just mono red beatdowns. So let's see what happens. Not much to say about that. It's mono red. Speaks for itself. Yeah, it definitely feels like a Fortnite set. Hello, Tana. I just really wish Aetherdrift wasn't delegated to this. Like, I don't know. I have words. This kind of sucks, but whatever. I do like what it does. I like it. I just wish it wasn't called Start Your Engines. I mean, you could have at least called it Momentum or something. Oh, of course. Why not? So I just have to kill that because life is pain. Life is pain. Yeah, she got... Well, she's like the... Isn't she the one that says ready, set, go? That's like, you know, on your mark, get set. Racers, start your engines, or whatever. It's just, I don't know, it's so... it's kind of actually cringe. It's actually kind of cringe. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cringe. Like, it actually bothers me. Oh, was killing Llanowar Elves the turn 1 win? Or I guess the turn 2 win? I think we beat Atali. Look at that. Am I 1-0 immediately? No way. Oh, wait, no, they're here. They're here. I saw them. Okay, if they are here, they don't want to play, so I have to do damage on my opponent's turn, or no, my own turn, so I just have to send this now. Alright. Can we beat Atali who skipped a turn? Alright, yep, nope, get wrecked. Get wrecked, Atali. I don't feel bad about that at all. Look at that. This is the fastest win. Mono red, love it. I love it. That is really funny. First game I played. Well, fortunately, standard usually isn't that, where, like, you deal with the one drop and then it's over. What's my favorite so far? Well, probably Hazaret. Probably just Hazaret. I like Ketramos, as I think Ketramos is cool. I like Black-White a lot. I like how it wins a lot. I might not be sold that it's as strong as I initially thought, but it's still very good. But Hazaret's like my favorite character. Alright, we're 2-0. Apparently people don't want to play against Hazaret. Cool. It was Hazaret all along that was a problem, not Ketramos. I don't believe that, but that would be funny. That would be funny. The other gods of the set, someone brought up the frog one. The Booba frog. But I can't... Yeah, it's Bounty of the Luxa, kinda. Like, it alternates what it does. That one seems pretty neat, too, actually. Can't remember the name of it. Alright, so life gain decks are annoying, especially exile-centric ones. Okay, this doesn't... Oh, I'm on the draw. Why am I'm always on the draw against this stupid commander, and they always have the thing to make it a 3-3. Why? This is the third time this has happened. They've played like the thing that it enters as a 3-3, so I can't kill it. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, they didn't play it. Oh, they still have a way to just not lose it, though. Actually, you know what? This is just already over. I'm gonna literally say this game is already over. Because I can't kill their commander, and they've just got me dealt with here. I probably shouldn't even have kept that. I don't know. I don't know. I think that game is over already. Alright, we're staying in the fashion of mono red. 5-second games. Yeah, this is standard. Bro. The Haunt system? What? Oh, with Haunt the system. Oh. I was about to say, Haunt is from Guild Pact. It was like 20 years ago. Lightning Strike really likes my face. So... that's pretty cool. Ah, I started my engines through a land. That's funny. I actually don't have to play my commander. Obviously, I still should play my commander. but I don't actually have to this turn. I didn't want to. Alright, we might actually get there. Might actually start our engines. I have the tool. I have the tools to do it. Okay, so I'm gonna get rid of that flying thing. I'm just gonna do this. Kind of feeling the pain of this not being a red land, but probably still functional. Okay. Here we go with the life gain. So we have engines going. And now we play this. And we play this. Okay. This doesn't have trample or anything. Haunt the network. I don't think I don't recognize it by name. I haven't seen like the blue, the green. I think those are the two colors I haven't really explored yet. Opponent's actually going to hardcast this Aurelia, and I'm going to be kind of upset. So let's put this here. Ah, oh, with the exiles. Come on, with the exiling. I mean, it has haste, but now it just has a really lame attack. It is what it is, though. So I might as well just swing here. You, and Menace double strike. That's okay. Sure. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that. Alright, well I don't anticipate a bunch of exiling. And Aurelia is not that scary on its own. Okay, that doesn't really deal with the main issue. So I can't be too upset with that. I might as well Bolt Wave. I don't see why not. And it only does one thing. So, oh, I forgot the Phoenix. Oh my goodness. Oh, I had one decision this game and I made the wrong one. Nobody saw that though. It's okay. I have no way to deal with that card. It's just going to hit me twice. Okay, so swing. Opponent just straight up takes it. Interesting. Alright, I will pass the turn. Hopefully the only thing they do is swing for 6. The amount of interaction they've had, I'm surprised I'm still in this, actually. Solemn Simulacrum, this doesn't give haste or anything, right? Nope. So I have 4, 5, 6, 7 in hand. Okay, that's... It does nothing, so I think my opponent is dead here? Maybe not. I have to get rid of one of these. Okay. They block the 5 because they have to. That's kind of nuts, but okay. I feel like I'm never, ever going to 1 here. That seems questionable. That doesn't have haste. That doesn't do anything. Alright, there's damage. Just gotta find it off the top. Please? Okay, I think that does it. I'm not sure what they could... Oh, no, they can still have something. They could still have something here. So that's just... That's it. If they kill this, I lose the game. That's it. Oh, come on. Come on, don't do anything. Okay, good. Ooh. Alright, I got scared. Oh, that was actually really scary. Yeah, I think maybe going to 1 might have been wrong there. Now, I keep the Phoenix around. Also, we probably shouldn't have been in this position because I should have run the Bolt Wave would have dodged that mistake. I almost punted that game. Cool. I did it. I actually did it. Look at that. I've won 3 games, and that felt like the first game I played. The new Bastry? If it's from the new set, I'm going to play it as a commander. I'm going to go through basically the whole set. Most likely in standard, just to get, you know, not deal with Mana Drain and Dark Ritual for a little while, and also get to play with new cards instead of just like the same shell and only 2 cards from the set are like any good in Historic. Probably can't keep this. Most certainly cannot keep that. Alright, Winter is a card. Okay. Alright, well, eventually I'll get to play the game. I don't think my opponent has any desire to play Winter. Giving mono red cards seems to be not a good idea. Like, at all. Alright, Delirium is online, and they have 2 Delirium cards. Alright, they did cast it. So kicker is 5. Oh, I should have played the exiled land. It probably doesn't matter. Yeah, it probably just doesn't matter anyways, but let's do this here. You can't block. Oh wait, what's the ward? Ward 2? Does that change anything? No, not really. I don't think I can actually win this. It's not looking like I can win this. It still is kind of weird to play this against a mono-red deck. But, yeah, the early interaction just shut out any prospect of early damage. Alright, whatever. I don't feel like playing against this. I'm probably already dead. Just wasting my time. Opponent had a absolutely phenomenal draw, but whatever. Nothing I can do about that. I don't really have much interaction. Speaking of interaction, this generous plunderer has to go quite the distance here. Oh boy. I've probably already lost again. Wait, what? Okay. That's weird. So, do I put this here? No. Oh, I should have moved the equipment, huh? It probably doesn't matter. I'm gonna say it probably. In fact, I probably shouldn't even be running the Jitte in this deck. Doesn't look like it's doing anything. Okay, well. actually, let's just play this. My opponent would have to have an abysmal hand here to not just lose. Not only am I losing, I'm actually losing a damage race against a blue-white deck. Alright, my deck is a complete joke. Shouldn't be losing a damage race against that. So, back to the drawing board. It's a clown show. This card sucks. This sucks. It costs 4, so it sucks. More spells, more creatures. I don't like Kellen. Also doesn't look like a fairy. Kind of a weird creature type for that art. I guess the ears? I would have thought it was an elf, though. It's weird. Sure. Reckless Lackey? Sure. Phoenix Chick, can't go wrong with that one. Also, maybe these two auras are crap, and I was just wrong to try them. The, War Squeak and whatnot. Not really doing anything? Like, ever? What was the other one? Hammerhand? I like the art. Charming Scoundrel is fine. Firebrand Archer, like the ping your opponent without having to smack him in the face, is decent, but basically all of my spells already do this. It's probably okay to have a little bit of reach in the deck. Alright, let's try that. I mean, it's mono red. I don't have a wide breadth of options. It's just mono red. In standard. It's not really rocket science. Lagomos. I do not know what that does. Oh, it's this thing. Okay. I do know what it does. Play versus draw has also been like next level significant which is kind of unfortunate. I think I play this one? I think. Do I play my commander? Probably. And I probably do swing. Probably. I'm gonna have to get rid of this 1/1 eventually. Yeah, this is okay to me. Maybe I should have swung... No, that's fine. It's fine. My opponent has Urabrass Forge. Now, hopefully I can outrace that. I think I genuinely can. One would hope. So this is a creature for the turn you cast it. Might as well do that then. Alright, engines are online next turn, and I can have them online pre-combat, which is quite significant. Surprised they spent the treasure on Urabrass Forge. I feel like that might not be the best use of the treasure token. Alright, now my opponent probably just loses here. I don't think they could have... yeah, it's not looking good here. Not sure they could stumble like... You can't really stumble like that. Urabrass Forge to me is just not the kind of card I would have tried to treasure out here. It's actually kind of crazy that they did that. I don't know what else was going on in the hand, but still. Is there anything they can do? I don't think there's anything my opponent can do in Standard right now. I don't think so. Well, whatever it is, it has to be a black card. Removal? 5, 6... Yeah, I don't think there's anything they can do. I don't think so. 2 removal spells? It's like crew, swing, they take 5, they kill this. 6, 7, 8. Yeah, okay, so they would be alive from a removal spell. Yeah, you just can't stumble like that. Which is another weird thing is my opponent contemplated blocking with the thing that creates a treasure. Having no lands and then using it on the forge is just very, very strange. Very strange. Mono Red Gilbert, well, it's about 50-50, I think, right now. At least it feels like it is. But I don't know, I changed the deck around. Maybe it's a little bit better now. Okay. Man, if you could start the engine starting turn 1. Consistently. A replay system for Arena? Maybe not during the game, but if... Whoops, bang my... If there was like a... If there was a gameplay log, there is a gameplay log actually in your folders, like the game folders, but it's a bunch of weird looking code I don't know how to read. And it does have your game logs in it. In fact, it might be even some kind of cipher so only wizards can look at it when you report an issue. And they're like, oh, just send us your play log and out of your folder to see if your opponent was like cheating or something. Like, I've reported 2 people over the 6-7 years I've played this game, or however long it's been. I mean, I've been playing it since the beginning. I've reported 2 people, and I had to link my folder with the log in it, and I couldn't figure out what the log was saying to me. It was a bunch of weird gibberish in there. So I think if you know how to read that, it's possible. You probably can't do it during a game, though. Magic Online has a little thing that tells you every game action that's happening, which is nice. Do I expect my opponent to block? Do I care, actually? What if I just didn't let them block? What if I... Wait, hold on, wait. Let's slow down a bit here. I'm just gonna swing. They can't block it anyways, it doesn't matter. And... flying. Yeah, if there was a log of just text of, like, the game actions, that would be nice. Alright, Mono Red too fast. We didn't even have to kill the mana. Look at that. Look at that. Their commander is not that great, but it would kill this, like, 2-2. Like, it would actually do something here. It's not insignificant. But the engines would not... Yes, the engines would be online pre-combat next turn. I play the archer. I kill something with this, and then we swing for a bunch of damage. And red-green might struggle to deal with that, so... Yep, gotta go fast. Did I get an orb? I don't know why I thought I did. No, I didn't. It resets the store? No, wait, no. I hadn't looked at this yet. Never mind. Let's see. Does the achievement... Does claiming an achievement reset the store? That'll be very bothersome. It does not. Sweet. How do I like the new achievements? Yeah, it's alright. I don't have to pay attention to them. So it's pretty cool. Gives you something to do. If it was retroactive, I'd be kind of happy. I'd be very happy if it was retroactive, but... It's Wizards, and Magic Online is, like, trapped in 2005, efficiency-wise. So I don't expect Wizards to make things retroactive. Hearthstone's achievement system, I think, was retroactive, so we certainly know it's possible. Also, I genuinely shouldn't have kept this hand. I was not paying attention. It's all right. That's all right. Maybe I could still play the game. This is a 2... What is this? Alright, if it wasn't for Slagstorm, we certainly could not continue this game. But, no 1 or 2... No, I mean, it was 2-drop, but... Kind of blew up my own 2-drop. Okay, so Irbrask Forge, or... Everything I do here feels horrible, because I didn't draw lands. I think I just play this and pass. I can't beat... Actually, you know what? I can't beat anything anyways. So, maybe I do just play Hazoret. I can't beat anything. This is what it is. Yeah, the new emotes are nice. I like the new emotes. Alright. Opponent going full herp derp on us. No land? Sounds about right. Okay, opponent just has insane god tier opener. Cool. Love it. Killed my opponent's commander twice. Not even close to being good enough. Fascinating. Oh look, it's the same exact deck. Surely it won't have the same exact opener. Do we like this hand? Well, it actually has a 1-drop, so I could probably play the game. Oh, I'm on the play too? No way. Sometimes miracles do happen. Yep. No, I don't want to sack it. Collect all of them at once? What? I mean... So, is Urabrass Forge good enough? If it isn't... Can I swing with both of these? Yep. I don't have an answer to the commander, and it's just better than mine, so... I can start swinging next turn. Yeah, I guess I can start swinging next turn. I don't know why they had to think about it. So all your deck does. Rocket science. Alright, so we play this, we start the engines, and then Scoundrel? Squee? Probably... I mean, I could do both, but Squee is most assuredly better here. Actually, that's not even true. Not even true. Yeah, this is just a joke of a game. Complete joke. Stupid. I can't play against that commander. Like, it's just a joke. They're just better than me in every single way. Better 1-drops, better 2-drops, better 3-drops. Everything is better. I don't stand a chance. I can just mindlessly mulligan for burn spells. Or have them do nothing for 2 turns. Which I can't control that. Tatyova probably doesn't interact with the Phoenix, so... The losses in this game, this deck are like exceptionally miserable. Yeah, some of the achievements are just not happening. Like, I'm just not ever gonna get some of them. But that's okay. I don't really value them that highly. To the point it's gonna bother me. That's not why I play this game. So, Squee or Plunderer? At the beginning of my upkeep, so... No, we just play Squee, it's just more damage. What are we talking about? Literally no choice. I can't do any pre-combat damage here. I could just put this on Squee, though. Probably will do that. Probably? Oh, alright. Or just nothing matters. Cool. Literally nothing matters. You need to exile 4 things for Squee. So that's just never gonna happen. I don't have to play this right now. This is probably the best creature they could have had, too. 2 creatures and a reach creature is just a nightmare. And now they play probably 2 lands a turn. Oh, make that 3. I'm literally slower than a green ramp deck. Like, that's just a complete joke. Just like how bad this strategy is here. Oh, they're playing 4 lands a turn, excuse me. Right, yeah. So I just can't do damage. I can fly for 6, they can just easily block it. I probably don't even need Raceway. There's never been a use for the mana. I think there's 1 card in my deck that cares about it. I think. There are... So I swing with that, they do that, and that. If I don't swing there... Okay. This is fine. That, surprisingly, is not that big of a concern. Oh, yes it is, because now they have protection for my commander, and it can never hit them. Cool. My opponent just had perfection, again. Wow. Blue-green ramp playing protection from red. Man, the losses are miserable. Oh my goodness, I hate mono-red. Oh, this deck brings out the worst in me. I'm not gonna lie. It brings out the worst in me. I'm losing to turn 3 rampant growths. Like, this strategy is, like, terrible. It's terrible, terrible. It feels terrible. Feels terrible. Alright, someone who doesn't actually have anything. Look at that. No way. It was stream sniping? Yeah, that would be nice. That would be ideal, right? Oh, look, it's... The next game I played is the turn 3 rampant growth. I'm losing to turn 3 rampant growth. Like, that's how bad my deck is. Or how it feels. It's like, oh, you can't beat rampant growth on turn 3? With your opponent doing nothing for 2 turns? In your mono red deck? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Refuse to believe it. Quite literally do nothing, just cast ramp spells. I might stand a chance here, though. I might be able to do something, so this is always going face. Play this. Play this. Wicket roll token here. Alright, they're at 1, they cast their commander, and we win. If that's all they do. I don't know what else they could do. Alright, that doesn't actually do it on its own. Wait, are they just dead? They're just dead. The wicket roll token. Oh no, the food token. Aha, but then Hazoret has haste, so... Alright, well, you can see how we almost didn't get there, and all my opponent did was cast turn 3 Rampant Growth and Explosive Vegetation. But we did get there. Lucky us. If they did cast this, they were just dead, I think, through 7? Like, they blocked this. Actually, no, that's not even true, because I can just activate this and make something unblockable? Yeah, alright. Sweeper, 2 ramp spells. Yeah, nice white and... what's the other color? Blue. Nice white and blue cards that you've got there. Alright, so I assume we're not going to kill Atali turn 1 again. See, I look at a hand like this, and I'm just so unimpressed with my deck. Another. One trick pony there. There you go. All Atali likes to do is go 2 into 4. Nope. You can't proliferate the engine. At least I'm pretty sure you can't. That would be funny, though. Oh, look, it's a 2 into 4. Wow. Who would have guessed? So, swing. It is Ward 2, so there's no way to pay for it. I will play this and Bolt Wave. No. Yes? I'll just play this. I'll play that. They can't really steal anything out of my deck that matters, but that doesn't really matter at all, because Atali is stupid. Phoenix Chick and Sire of the Seven Deaths. Fun. I can totally beat that. Yeah, I'm glad I'm pitted against Atali. It literally did it. Like I said, Rampant Growth into Explosive Vegetation. Again. Can't play the game. Can't play the game, chat. Can't play the game. Losing to Rampant Growths. Supposed to be good against Rampant Growths. Another problem with this strategy is I don't really have any decisions. Kind of just plays itself. Like, I don't feel like I'm doing anything. I'm just kind of watching the gameplay. At least I get to say hello to people. That is A-okay with me. You got it. Actually kind of surprised to see that. Let's play this. Seems like the kind of deck that likes to draw cards, so. Opponent is severely struggling. Alright, figured it out. Okay, they have the broken artifact. I have no answer for that. You have no answer for that. I just have to hope they don't have 15 artifacts. Am I gonna have to sweep my own board? I'd rather not. Brotherhood's War? Yeah, our Brotherhood's End. I've not played against this commander before, but it doesn't really matter. This card is completely busted. This is such a stupid card. Oh, it's such a stupid card. I can't handle it. Why does this card exist? Whose idea was this? Chat, why? It's such a dumb card. Whatever. I can't swing. I mean, the game's over. My opponent has 45 points of damage. It's such a moronic card. I can't believe that card exists, actually. I didn't even know it was in Standard. I didn't know it was in Standard. I've never seen it in Standard. Wow. I didn't know that. I should actually play that then. I should play a deck with that. It's literally the best blue card in Standard. It's so disgusting. It literally makes Urza Saga look like cheese. I don't know. Used cheese. Yeah, 3 mana Door to Nothingness. If you don't blow it up immediately, you just lose the game instantly. Like, how is that good card design? I don't get it. I'm in a complaining mood, so you'll have to bear with me. Wait, am I on the play? No way. I'm on the play against this? Unbelievable. Can't believe it. Alright, well, you can't really do nothing for 2 turns. Yep, get wrecked, see? Play versus draw, having nothing on turn 1 or 2, and that's all that mattered. Otherwise, I probably just lose. And a Pakal has been a nightmare, so... Hope you like the content. I should just be banned from playing Mono Red. I genuinely should ban myself from playing this. It just makes me depressed. It's like the antithesis of what I like doing in this game. It's like my least favorite thing to do. I feel like I have just nothing to think about. Except my opener. Mono black. Poke. That's decent. Forge is a complete nightmare for mono black. Or it usually is, I don't know. Oh, we got a discard spell? Oh, no, we don't. Alright. What does my opponent have at 1 mana that doesn't target anything? That's weird. I have no idea. Alright, now that Forge is really good, I bet you we won't draw the 3rd land. I'll find a reason to complain. Don't you worry. I'll find it. Even if I win. Oh, dang it. I found the land. Shoot. I can't complain now. Really? Okay. Well, no, wait, that doesn't... Yeah, no, that's the only thing that does, right? It doesn't actually do anything else. Makes sense to me, then. On the play with Forge would have been nuts. I mean, there's just no way I don't play this. They're paying their own life with the Gix here, which is cool, right? We like that. In fact, Gix might want to block. Oh, wow, alright. There's one of their mono black removal cards is now out of the way. Okay, they have the best card in their entire deck against me, so sounds about right. I have no answer to Shieldred? No, that's not true. It exhausts... Wait, hold on. What am I talking about? Almost made full potato move. Almost made full potato move. Did I do damage to them this turn? Nope. Alright, we beat the best card ever. They play Shieldred, I lose Hazoret. That's not really a big deal. I could just recast it. Also just really isn't doing anything in general. Yeah. Shieldred isn't really flipping into much concern here. Yeah, I'd rather think really hard and then lose. You're not wrong. I'd rather think than lose. Than predict the outcome of a game in like 2 seconds. I predict Urabrast Forge is the entire reason I win this game. That's my TED Talk. Evolved Sleeper. Another card that makes you lose life, right? It doesn't get lifelink or anything. Creatures, Phyrexian. No. They do not swing with their commander. I will make this unblockable. When it dies, deals 1 to any target. Ping that, do that. Maybe I shouldn't, because I don't care if they make it unblockable. Like, it doesn't really... Still, it has to be right. I feel like this just has to be right. Now it's unblockable. Yeah, see, I almost want them to actually block so I could kill the Evolved Sleeper. Should I kill Shieldred? That's a serious question. I think I will. They didn't play a land, so... But this is a spot where I would absolutely want to have killed a Vol Sleeper, and making this smaller, or unblockable, is actually wrong. Oh wait, they can level up in response. Never mind. It wouldn't matter then. It just straight up wouldn't matter. Okay. Back to making the right choices. Look at that. Look at that. Should we play like Ren's Resolve and stuff? I don't know. I'm kind of losing games before I even cast all the cards I have. I don't think drawing cards is going to fix anything. Opponent, it is all about the Urabrast Forge. Nothing else matters this game. I promise you. Generous Plunderer giving my opponent mana could be wrong. which means maybe this card in general is not right to play. It deals damage. I mean, just damage. None of that is lifelink or a crime or anything like that. Oh, I don't have to create a treasure token. It's only 1 damage. This late in the game, opponent's missing mana. I probably really don't want to do that. Would have really liked to be able to swing, though. But I can't swing this turn, so... I suppose I will play the archer. Alright, they found a land. Tragic. Might of the Meek? That doesn't sound like a red card. That sounds like a green card. Yeah, how does my Pakal player have no... Yeah, I don't know. But that's how we... That's what they need. That's what I need to win the game. That's what I need to have happen. So they hit a land drop. I can't imagine them needing more than 6 mana. So maybe I should just... You know what? I'm still just going to stick to my guns about it. So... Here, nothing else makes sense. Opponent reanimate Shieldred, of course they do. Why not? Well, here we are playing against the best card in the game again. I have lethal top decks still. Okay, can we not have everything? Can I actually swing? Of course I draw land. Whatever. Stupid. What's worse, my opponent for some reason had to play really slow. Whatever. Reanimate Shieldred. Make infinite 3/3s. Of course. I draw 3 lands in a row. Why not? Well, at least Liliana doesn't look too good here. That also doesn't really matter. I don't think either of these do anything. Well, I mean, Burst Lightning does something, but... Yeah, I guess I just never heard of it. Did they gift a card? Oh, I was about to say, I don't think you gift a card against red. That would be nuts. I mean, it's just one of these two. I couldn't tell you which one. Probably just this one. I don't know. I don't see why they care about a braid at all. They care about a braid, so I don't know what that means, but I'm sure we're gonna find out. Let's discard and draw. Okay. I'm still not gonna sack that. Liliana doesn't really do anything. That's a flying 2/3. So... Oh, I didn't have to do that. I had Menace. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, chat. Squee is nice. Can't squee. Opponent hits a land. Sounds about right. What's an exile? Okay. Oh, look, it's the best card in the game. Fun. Can't wait. I'm literally so excited to play against Shieldred again. So fun. One of Shieldred. You only have one copy in your deck. 2 games in a row. Fascinating. Does this matter? Not really. Ugh. What relic? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh, my opponent also has a one-sided sweeper. Cool. Why not? Mono blue? And it's not a luge. Alright. Oh, the blue relic. Oh, I say. Yeah, it's the. I said it was the best blue card in Standard. I didn't say it was the best card in Standard. That's probably Shieldred. This seems really not a good idea. You have no max hand size. Okay. Well, one trick pony here, opponent. They actually did not block. That's kind of feels crazy. Maybe it isn't crazy. I don't know. You just have a 0/4 now. Maybe it's just fine. Probably have to sweep the board though. I think I most certainly have to sweep the board, so I think it'll be ideal. It could be actually very backbreaking to do that, so I will do it. Bask in my little rat token that can't block. How you're supposed to... It's a... Vinwixt. Vinwixt. Opponent has a 3/4. I can do the same thing again. And... I... will? Okay. Kind of miserable, but I think I just have to do that. Just a card I can't realistically deal with, honestly. Where's my opponent's commander? Alright, opponent's commander is in the graveyard. I don't know if that was a mistake or... I really don't know what's going on that much anyways. Sure, we'll find out. Oh wow, I drew a land. It will be astronomically difficult for Mono Blue to come out of this. In my opinion, at least. What does this do? Nothing I care about? Alright. Maybe I was wrong. Opponent... actually, no. No, I think this is still kind of problematic for them. I get the engine going, and my opponent does not, so I think this is maybe okay. I have a 5/3 that can be difficult to come out of... Oh, beating them or something, I don't know. Yeah, keeping in the yard for something, I'm sure. I think it was on purpose. It didn't look like it was on accident. Oh, look, they have one of the cards. Great. Well, that's one of the things they absolutely needed. I will swing all out. Maybe not with that. Malcolm is, I think, okay here. There's no reason to draw a discard, but they did it anyways. Okay. A little surprised to see that. Alright, well, apparently I was wrong. I'm just dead to mono blue, doing more damage than mono red. Wow. Yep, Witness Protection. What a great card to play against. Sweet. Not doing anything. Great. So I am borderline dead. I'm actually just dead on board. Yep. Alright, never mind. I thought that was literally unlosable, but silly me. Where did I go wrong? I wasted one of these. I needed to keep one of these for a longer amount of time and would have won almost immediately. Yep, alright, so that was a mistake. I should have just kept my sweepers. I had the answers, I just used them too quickly. It's hard to assess that as something to think. Yeah, I don't know, that's a hard one. But I did have the answer, I just used it too early. My opponent also just got rid of their commander for no reason. And I still lost, right? Sounds about right. Sounds about right, chat. Sounds about right. Okay. To the surprise of no one, my opponent has a phenomenal blocker. This game is probably already over. You know it's a joke when your blue-white opponent swings at you. You know your deck is terrible. Who even plays this? I've never even seen this played before. I've, like, never seen that card. I've also never seen Karn played before in Standard. Opponent's out here doing some crazy stuff, but probably doesn't matter. Plunderer is very good against my opponent's current situation. But starting the engines here doesn't really do all that much. This also doesn't actually hit my opponent's creatures. It does let me swing with Hazoret. Alright. Can I beat a sweeper? Probably not Sunfall. Interesting. Alright, well I'm not going to let him block, because I just most assuredly should not let them block. Also, I literally had to play it to swing with Hazoret, so. Which I'm not gonna lie, I actually almost forgot. Alright, so they're dead next turn. They need... I'm not even sure what. I do not know. What could I possibly do? Or what could my opponent do next turn that keeps them alive? Well, we know they can't play Shieldred this time. That's pretty cool. I was wondering what they were doing. I don't think ghost vacuuming anything has any relevance, so... They did not minus to look for a card, so there has to be something in the hand that makes them not dead. Unless I'm thinking of a different card. Nope, it's that one. They did not minus to look for anything, so they have a way to live in hand. I just don't know what that is. Okay, that on its own doesn't... Oh, wait a minute. So now they make it 3-3, and they go to 1? No, they go to 2. So I'm looking for things off the top. It actually is Portal to Phyrexia, no way. That's funny. I draw Stone Cold Nothing. There is no reason to play around to... I mean, I just have to play the land. There's no reason not to play the land. Alright, that does actually save my opponent for a turn. But they're at 3, so... They can pay 6 to get these back. They could actually just minus for a lot here. Oh, they didn't. So yet another way to not be dead. Do we have Lightning Strike in the deck still? Yeah. Yep. Okay, it's just a 3-3. So now they can make food tokens. I draw Stone Cold Nothing. Well, actually, I put them to 2. But then they make infinite food tokens. Oh, wait, no, they make map tokens. I see. There is no... Tap artifacts to deal damage to me. Does that matter? Does that matter? So I can go here. Putting them to 2 can't possibly be better than stopping Karn from ultimating. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this here. So Karn can't ultimate, because that could be a problem. But now they gain 3 life a turn. suppose the map tokens aren't a big deal, but the food token certainly is. Okay, so I think my opponent has snaked their way out of this. I didn't draw Lightning Strike. I could have even drawn something that gave this flying. Drawn anything that gets rid of the blocker. There's not a ton of them, but... Do you have another card? They didn't minus yet again. They didn't minus. So I assume there's yet another card that, like... is just... good, yep. Of course, of course, of course, of course. Well, they're playing this, so surely they don't hit anything busted, right? We draw literally nothing, yet again. Love to see it. Opponent drawing more straight gas, apparently. Alright. I see the writing on the wall. Opponent's playing unyieldingly slow at this point. Don't know why, but whatever. Yawn. Yawn. Lightning Strike. Flying Threat. One of my 48 burn spells. Burst Lightning. The 2/2, or the Flying Haste thing. Literally infinite answers, but nope. Lands, 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 lands. Oh, it's the first time I've actually seen this card. Look at that. I have not played this card yet. I don't think I've even seen this card yet. Well, it's a red-black deck, so Forge it is, again. I will swing. Another answer to Forge. Everyone's just blowing it up. Tragic. That is a... Oh, no, it's not a ballsy attack, because it gives you exactly what you need. Alright, well, we don't have to worry about Shieldred this game. Right, that's how this works. Oh no, when this is... Never mind, never mind. I thought I just had to smack him in the face. That's not how it works. Shieldred is still a thing. That is a problem. That is a problem. So I have to deal with it. Oh, did I mess up? I might have messed up there. I think I did. That also is not... Wait. That's okay, right? That doesn't actually... Yeah, that's just fine. Do I even make a move with this? No, I think I just do this here. Shoot, yeah, this is actually... They actually gave me the mana to have a pretty efficient turn. Love to see that. Alright. Yeah, that worked out very nicely. Oh, look, it's the best card in the game. Wow. How do all our opponents just have it every single game in the top fourth? How do they do it, chat? Someone tell me. How was it done? Well, we're in a situation where it might actually be beatable. Or not. Punch just has that as their last card. Or maybe it is beatable. Every single black player just has Shieldred right when they need it. Okay, so now we have to do math. I think I actually still won, which is bonkers. Alright, I put this here. And 6, 7, 8. Yep. That's bonkers. But we drew what we needed. We actually drew what we needed. It finally happened. Still no answer to Shieldred. There are like giant burn spells, but that just gets in the way of actually killing my opponent. And just deal 5 to a creature doesn't really feel that great. But all I can do, I mean, it's just the one of. Every black deck has just had it so far. But we finally beat it this time. I've had games where I've killed it twice. And it just came right back and I lost. Oh, Shieldred. Oh, Shieldred, how I spite thee. We've played a boatload of games with this deck. Like a ton of games with this deck, and it doesn't feel like there's any notable things I could do to change it, except random, like, Ren's Resolve kind of things. This doesn't seem right, though. I don't like Brass Tunnel or Ren's Resolve's just weird. Maybe it's better than Count on Luck. I don't think so. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I've played a lot of games with this and it's making me miserable. Is there anything that has been notably just awful? These lands haven't done anything at all, except give me inconvenient colorless. They just full stop haven't done anything other than that. Yeah, we can't get delirium. Basilisk Collar would not be the worst idea, but it really wouldn't be that amazing either. If it was one to equip, I'd like it a little bit more. But I don't think it makes any sense here. We could have played Cavernous Souls. It just didn't really matter. Cavernous Souls actually might just be in the way sometimes. This is a 2-drop. Not really trying to dodge counter spells. That's a weird card, but... Magda making treasures and then maybe 4/4s is... No, it's... There's actually not a lot of crime being committed in this deck. There's not a lot of burn spells. But again, it is standard, so that makes sense. Emberheart Challenger is interesting. Could have maybe tried that one. I still don't necessarily hate Chainsaw. Yeah, I gotta take out these colorless lands. They're just not getting me there. I really feel like I have kind of the majority of the cards you would just think to put in a deck like this. Invasion of Tarkir. I don't have any dragons, but is that okay? It's like 2 mana deal 2. I mean, we are running Shock. It can go face for engines. It can get flipped with 1 Hazoret attack too, which is kind of interesting. But then I like gave my opponent 5 life to make a 4/4 later. That feels kind of bad, actually. Yeah, it just doesn't feel like something you want to flip. I really think I just have all like the good cards in standard. Where you cast a non-creature spell, draw a discard. Again, that doesn't look like it's doing what I want. Yeah, alright. Either way, I am dunsies with this deck, so I'm just going to talk about it and be done. Played it for 2 hours. It's a mono red deck. I played a lot of games with it, so... Okay, so Hazoret is not nearly as exciting as I thought it would be. Now, I personally don't like playing mono red stuff, right? But there's not a lot of extremely awesome, consistent ways to get to stage 4 of the engine. And even when you do, swinging with a 5/3 at that point in the game, say turn 4, or it really is kind of like turn 5, is not that impressive. It does allow itself to rather consistently get to that point by making something unblockable, and then you just poke them over and over with it. And it's probably a creature your opponent doesn't really feel concerned about dealing with. Like, oh, you're 1/1, they're just not going to dump resources into answering it or whatever. But starting the engine doesn't actually solve your problem that is, at least in Standard Brawl, right? Standard Brawl, there's Shieldred, the Apocalypse, which every black deck I played against just had it, miraculously. And they start gaining life. It has 5 toughness. It's actually, if people were thinking maybe more used to playing mono red or playing against mono red, they would probably block less with Shieldred than they were. But people blocking with it meant I could at least maybe kill it when it got to like 2 damage sitting on it and finish it off or something. But if they don't block with it, it's a complete nightmare to play against. Sometimes it's not true. I did actually finally beat one of them, but it's not consistent. The other issue is a bunch of exile effects. Blue has Frogifies, so you lose your commander that way. White has exile. Black has edicts. That happened, I think, once or twice. There was a surprising amount of answers to Urabra's Forge, which, I mean, maybe it's not surprising, but Urabra's Forge, I'm like, oh, I'll just play this and win the game. There's nothing this mono black deck can do against this, right? Surely. And then I just lost. Just wasn't even close to being good enough. The cards you have to play to get the engine to 4, your deck just kind of has to look like this. I know there's cards that cost more than 4 mana, but they just were not working. There weren't not a lot to begin with, but the ones that were in here just weren't working. You're not getting there. If you're playing 5 drops, your opponent's still alive, and the engine isn't even done yet, your deck just looks ridiculous. The lands that were start your engine text on them were just getting in the way of being colorless. That was just more of a burden than the additional text on them. The one that taps for 2 just doesn't matter. And the one that draws and discards, well, that is nice. If that's all I'm doing for a turn, because it is, I think, 3 mana in the land, so it's like 4 mana to do that. It's just not really doing anything. At that point, just take out a land and run like Ren's Resolve. If my opening hand, or in the few cards I draw, are not good enough, I just don't like the idea of Ren's Resolving in stuff to, play more cards off the top of my deck and play a longer game. Like, that just doesn't really feel like I'm doing anything productive. I'm just slowing my deck down with, conceding to my opening hand not being good enough to win any single game. There were mono blue decks that had... I lost to a mono blue deck that kept its commander in the command zone for no reason, like misclick, and I lost to the damage output of their creatures without their commander in play. Right? A mono blue deck beat me to death. It outraced me. So I don't know if it's just because standard is the way it is, or... Well, I can't even say that, because if this was an historic brawl, you would then have to play probably Cavernous Souls and stuff, right? And now you have to deal with like awkward colorless lands and stuff, because Mana Drain exists. Dark Ritual can just blow you out of the water before you got to do anything. I don't think the benefits of what you get in historic for mono red outweighs the power level of your opponents, right? The power level of your opponents is way higher. Like, everyone goes up by 10, you go up by like 3 or 4, maybe 5. So you get stronger, but your opponents get way stronger in Historic Brawl. So I don't think Hazoret's going to exist there. But for Standard, yeah, you get a lot of games in very quickly. I played like twice as many games as I normally play, just within the, the time window in which I stream playing the game. And yeah, just mono red kind of sucks. The one time I played, or was it, I think I actually played against it twice. I think I beat it once the other day, but there was the first time I played against it, it looked completely unstoppable. I'll have to actually go back and look at that game. I want to see what my opponent's curve was or something, because it looked like the game my opponent played the first time I played against it, it looked like I was playing a pauper deck. They just trampled me. But when I tried to do that to other people, it wasn't happening. So maybe if you stumble a little, you just lose. Like Anim Pakal, the 3-mana Boros aggro thing, is just better than this in like every conceivable way. There's no redeeming qualities when you compare Hazoret to Anim Pakal. So all of those matchups were basically auto losses. I did win one because my opponent didn't do anything on turn 1 or 2 and I was on the play. So I won one of those games. Another issue in basically going down every single color in Standard, green can beat me with like a 3-mana Rampant Growth and then a turn 4 Explosive Vegetation into like a Tali or something random, right? So they're not doing that much in the first few turns. That's what you want to be. That's where your pressure's supposed to exist. And all I'm doing is poking them for like 1, 2, 3 damage, right? 1, 2, or 3 damage. 1 to 3. And that's not fast enough, right? Oh, I finally have a 5, I'm finally now lava axing my opponent who's only cast rampant growths. Well, you're starting to do this too late, and then suddenly there's 5/5s and 6/6s and whatever in play from the opponent's side. You're not, the early pressure just wasn't really there, and I'm sure there's a way to get it to sort of be there more, but that would probably involve my turn 2 not being Hazoret, and that doesn't sound right to me. It just doesn't really honestly make any sense to take to not take that turn off to cast Hazoret and start the engine going. Right? You play it, and then you swing. Your engine's at 2, the next turn is at 3, then turn 4 is at 4. But if you don't have a way to do a pre-combat on turn 4, then you have to wait till turn 5 to swing with it. That's abysmal. That's like terrible. That you're not winning a game. In my opinion, you're not winning a game. At least this list wasn't successful. So this is standard brawl. Having caroused the red options in standard, this really does seem like at least a sizable chunk of the best cards you should be playing in Hazoret, right? It's not like there's a massive amount of options. It is standard, and it just didn't feel too good, so can't recommend it. But yep, I mean, I guess that's poetic, because now that Hazoret has been put in a Fortnite cringe card, I suppose it's fitting that it is also just not good. But that's okay. That's all right. I also am extremely biased against playing mono red. It feels like a lot of my games, I'm just watching my deck do its thing, and I'm not really doing anything. So it just leaves me to complain the whole time. so it just brings out the worst in me. But that's my bias. That's my bias. But let me know what you thought about it. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will play something hopefully way different next time. Thanks for watching. Alright. See you, chat. See you, Twitch. See you, YouTube. Thanks for watching. In enduring my complaining for 2 hours, because I can't stand this mono red thing to begin with. I tried my best, alright? I did. I tried my best to not be negative, but it's so hard because I don't like what I'm playing, and it wasn't even that successful, so it was like double worse. So I gotta work on that. But it's hard. I got my bias. I'm sorry. It's hard to not complain. I gotta talk about something. I might as well complain. There's nothing else to talk about. The deck's playing itself. Player in the set need to seek God. Oh yeah, that's funny. Yeah. Good old Hazoret. Such a cool character. I love this chick. So cool. So cool. They even gave her the arm that, like, she lost in the story of Amonkhet. Like, she got her, whatever that's called, the that metal Hazatite? I don't know. But, like, she even has the arm. Like, it's so cool. It's so cool. They could have done so many things, and they just did this. I can't believe that. They Fortnited my girl. What a disaster. They really Fortnited my girl. Oh. Such a cool character. Such a cool character. Oh well. Alright. See you guys. GG's.